And the thing is, if you get a chance to work for a potter and you're making the same bowl day in and day out, you get really good at it very fast. You can throw about 2 dozen an hour.
Wow.
If you're under a lot of pressure, maybe 30 an hour.
2 dozen. Oh, okay.
So lucky. Susie, this is
Just
your
depends
next
on
career.
how the shop, yeah.
True
How their
monster.
demands are.
Wow.
Remember, keep yourself well braced. Leave the bottom a little thicker than normal.
George, instead of making like a 90-degree angle at the bottom, you're making more of a curve when you're opening it up, right?
Yeah, the bottom's really flat. It's the rib that makes the curve into the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And so, and you go into the bottom, it actually thins the bottom also at the same time. So you want to be sure that you leave the bottom thick enough so it makes it easy to lift off, but also by the time you get done doing that, the bottom's about where it should be in thickness.
By compressing it with the
Yeah.
tool. Okay.
And again, you push the bottom into about where you want the foot. And if you look down at the floor, it's only 2 fingers wide.
I have a question. If the clay wants to go out, why do you start with a cylinder instead of a bowl?
Well, because I want to get this to the dimension of the bowl.
Okay.
And once, because that's the only thing I'm concerned about is how wide do I want that bowl? So if I have a measuring stick up there, I know that's where I'm headed every time. And also, once you get it set like this, if you keep pulling this way, sometimes it can go too quickly. So that's the idea
That's
for
why you
coming
start with a
around,
cylinder. Gotcha.
because you're pushing against the clay that wants to come out further than you want it to come out. So that's one way to present that and keep that from happening, prevent it. Okay, we'll just check it, thickness here feels about right. Run your fingers up and down, make sure you don't grab anywhere. I like these sponges that have a little rough edge. It takes the stuff right off really quickly. So if you're working in front of a mirror, you don't have to do this. You can do all this just looking at the reflection in there and save torque on your body. Those kinds of things. And one more time. I'm firm enough. I'm going to do a little something a little different on this one. Okay, got a little wobble on this. We'll take care of that later. If you have access to bamboo, bamboo makes wonderful cutting tools. In fact, some of the potters I work with make all their tools out of bamboo for throwing, trimming. Yeah, they trim pots with bamboo. Bamboo dried and treated properly can be very, very sharp. And they stay sharp for a long time. Just minor sandpaper, and they'll be fine for a long time.
You might like ask why his right finger is there, and it just really helps you to like somehow steady yourself. And make sure you're still kind of on.
Now, if you look in there, I made a little, since we live on the coast there, That's a sea snail. See it down there? These are the kinds of things that really sell a pot, is that somebody will pick that up and look at it. Right? And as long as they hold it, the better chance that they'll take it home. Open Studios is coming up, guys, so you all can come up, look in the pots and hold them for a while and take them home.
The piece you had at the center, did that open up?
I'm sorry?
The piece you had at the center for, the reception, did that open up?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what we call Onisan's urn. Onisan is the devil in Japan.
Oh, well, you wouldn't wanna open it then.
That's right, he could come out.
Pandora box there.
Pandora's box. Sad to say, I've made a lot of urns since the pandemic. And well, I'm thinking of it, if anybody needs an urn, I'll be happy to make one for you gratis. Or you know somebody that, giving away a lot of urns this year.
Actually, I know somebody
So,
looking for a.
keep that in mind, there might be somebody that comes up that you,
Yeah, I actually know somebody.
okay, now. Okay, I didn't bring one, but you know in the ladies' beauty section, CVS Wireless, got those little wedgie sponges? I got some of those in the shop that I use to clean this up.
Ladies, what now?
Little-
Sponges,
little
those
makeup
white,
sponge?
the white
Yeah,
sponges that are
Makeup
kinda.
sponges or something? Yeah. They'll fit right down in that groove and I can really clean it up so it looks nice. But, we're just gonna kinda fake it here. Whoop. Now, what's nice about doing something like that is that the glaze will lay in there and be very dark. And so it really accents what you've done. I have tools at the shop that don't make these kind of funky things that you see there. Okay, any questions?
That's cute.
Okay, so let's see what it looks like inside.
Oh, gosh, you're killing me.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
there.
I know that,
That's really
take
nice.
that edge off. So I know when I trim, right, we're gonna come in here, all of that, it comes out. And the same thing happens on this side, you trim the section off, and then this is gonna follow that curve. I like to make bowls a little thicker because they keep things warm longer.
Watch out now, you need the other side.
I'm sorry?
You need the other side there.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna need the other one right there. Yeah.
That's probably what I would do,
Yeah.
cut off the side.
Okay. Any questions about anything else? Anybody?
So if you
Do it
feel like
again.
making a bowl tonight, you can call George over or Jerry or myself and we can try to help you. And I was wrong, for some reason I thought there were, 8 classes in this session,